Almost all Chinese colleges are public universities, and the government controls tuition fees at a low level so all college students can afford it. This policy has remained even during periods of inflation. In fact, in 2007, the Ministry of Education announced that colleges could not increase tuition fees over the course of the next 5 years. Instead, the central government would appropriate money to offset the university's increasing costs. Now, 5 years later, many colleges have immediately announced to increase tuition fees. Xinhua reports in June 4 colleges in Ningxia province raised tuition fees by an average of 50%. The cheapest annual tuition fee for literature or history majors increased from 2,600 to 4,000 yuan. That's about $700 per academic year. The most expensive arts major degree rose from 6,500 to 8,000 yuan per academic year, or $1,300. Since 2000, many universities have not increased tuition regardless of price inflation that has increased operational costs dramatically. Meanwhile, the Chinese government did not provide sufficient funding to offset these soaring costs. Thus, colleges must increase tuition fees to maintain operations. Consider the 4 colleges in Ningxia province as an example. These colleges have the country's lowest tuition fees. Since 2000, the cost of education for each student has increased 30% annually, yet tuition has remained the same. The National Development and Reform Commission regulates tuition fees can account for 25% of colleges' revenue. But tuition from these colleges in Ningxia province only accounted for 13 to 15% of revenue. Apart from Ningxia province, colleges in more than 10 Chinese provinces have already announced price hike for tuition fees. The average increase rate reaches to 20%. Besides inflation, college liabilities have forced increases in tuition. Data from Ningxia provincial government showed colleges' liability reaching up to 500 million yuan at the end of 2012. That's equal to $80 million. Yet colleges have been unable to convince students and parents tuition increases are necessary. A survey conducted by China Youth Daily shows that over 76% respondents oppose increasing tuition fees. Some parents said the current college educational costs require 50% of the total family income. Raising tuition would make college unaffordable. Many disagree because they do not believe expensive tuition equates to better education. Colleges also do not release financial reports to the public, so students and parents do not know what the extra money would be used for. Don't go away, because up next in Money Matters, we'll continue discussing college tuition costs. Stay tuned.